the station on your side. You're watching Wavy News 10.
Right now at 6, we start with breaking news. A massive 2-alarm fire and roof collapse at a condo in Hampton. Crews race to put out the smoke and flames. I'm Aisha Tolliver.
And I'm Tom Shad. It broke out around 12:30 this afternoon at the Pine Cone Harbour condos right along the Hampton River, just north of downtown. 3 people, including a firefighter, were hurt. Tonight, we have live team coverage of this fire and its effects on hundreds of people. 10 on your side's Brett Hall and Ethan Kraus are both at the scene.
And we start with Brett on the latest on this investigation.
Well, Aisha and Tom, right now, firefighters are on their going into their 6th hour will be shortly out here, and they're shoring up this 3-story building because it still needs to be investigated. They need to comb through to find out what caused this fire, but of course, it's not necessarily stable. You can see firefighters are up there in an area where the roof collapsed, the 3rd story right now, but they say right now they are thankful that nobody has lost their life because of what happened here today. According to the Hampton Division of Fire and Rescue, the call for a fire at the Pine Cone Harbour condominiums came in just before 12:30 Friday afternoon. When they arrived, flames had already begun to rise above the roofline. Smoke could be seen for miles around.
They immediately went on an aggressive interior attack, but then had to back out of the structure due to the partial roof collapse.
But before that happened, 2 people had to be rescued, and one of those people were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. A firefighter also had to be taken to the hospital after showing signs of heat exhaustion. This was a 2-alarm fire, and while Battalion Chief Anthony Chittum doesn't think the wind coming off the Hampton River played too much of a role, there were other challenges.
The most challenging part of this particular is actually just the street itself where it's on. If you look, you'll notice it's extremely narrow, so we actually weren't able to get as much equipment in as we needed, so we actually used more personnel on the ground than we did aerials.
According to Hampton City records, this particular 12-unit condo dates back to 1986. It's one of the reasons Chittum says it wasn't required to have a working sprinkler system. And back here live right now, you can see the methodical work that fire investigators are undertaking, trying to find out again what started this blaze. A large response out here. I even saw Langley fire trucks, of course, from Joint Base Langley Eustis in Hampton. So there certainly is a lot of personnel trying to find out exactly why now 12 units are no longer livable right here along the Hampton River. We're live in Hampton. Brett Hall, 10 on your side.
Thank you, Brett.